Happy days. How good is this, kids? Kids. Queens? Seriously. Sometimes I need to check myself before I wreck myself. So, super excited. It is, of course, time for Boss Queen TV. Hello. Hi, Jenny. Of course, if you're coming in at a later stage or you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay. Do me that favor. And, of course, I'm going to share this really briefly into the group. We are coming live no matter that it is a public holiday. I had a bit of time in the sun, had a bit of a relaxing time. Now I'm smashing out a little bit of content for you ladies because there's too much exciting shit to share, seriously. And so we are going to talk about the week's focus. I love kicking the week off with a bit of a thought of the day, focus of the day, and I'm going to do that right on in a minute. I'm just going to share this episode real quick into my Facebook group, the Rising Queen Collective. So if you're not in my Facebook group, of course, come on over. And then we're also going to share about Money Queen because Money Queen is opening today. I'm so excited. Oh, hang on. I want to share it with the node. This is so weird. I love when Facebook shares, changes things, and it's like you don't know what you're doing because it's just a bit weird. Okay, why am I talking funny? I don't know, I'm just in one of those moods. Okay, give me a second. Of course, if you are, it's weird. I don't even know what public holiday it is today. Is it Labor Day or something? I think it is. I don't know if that means that you shouldn't be working. I don't know, because guess what? Hashtag we make our own rules, don't we? I was going to say something so profoundly rude. I clearly am in a way too good mood, too relaxed. So let me make sure that this is also streaming because sometimes it goes through and sometimes I need to confirm it. Either way, we're having fun, giving you a moment to join us. What did everybody get up to today? Are you working? I know there's other people who work today too, Oh, there you go. It is actually streaming. Happy days. Okay, good. So let me know what you're getting up to, what you have been up to. I actually was invited to have a few shenanigans with my girlfriend. And then I thought, well, I would have liked to, but the thing is there's just too much excitement happening. And I thought I am going to do what is actually most aligned. And most aligned was not getting drunk or hanging out at the beach today because I had a whole weekend of hanging out already, and there's just too much greatness to be shared and so much awesomeness going on. So what if this week you chose to stay in your own manifestation lane? That's what we're going to talk about. As I said, we're going to keep this brief, Boss Queen TV, because it's not about like hours and hours and hours and hours, because obviously that stuff happens too, especially on Thursday. So Thursday I'm going to run a masterclass called Rise into Your Wealth Consciousness as part of Money Queen. Okay, now we're going to talk about what if you were to stay in your own manifestation lane, right? So it's basically three things I want to kind of pass on to you because I get it. Number one is the distractions. Well, first of all, before we talk about distractions, first of all, the main thing, obviously, I would love you to do is like have a clear intention. And if you watched last Monday's Boss Queen TV, clear intention, improvement, implementation is super important. That means make sure that you have an intention, but also be reflecting enough to understand, okay, if I look at my last week, what was really great, what was not so great, and where do I need to raise my standards, keep raising that bar. And so you're going to set an improvement focus for this week. So it may be more content, maybe more selling, more productivity, more follow-ups, more, getting maybe behind the scenes things done, templates for testimonials, graphics, Instagram, stories, automation, ClickFunnels, websites, because I'm just sharing all the things that are happening right here behind the scenes at Boss Queen Dynasty, right? And so you set that improvement focus and you're just going to set that intention. So intention, improvement, and of course, then you're going to implement like a mofo, okay? Because guess what? The implementation is what it's all about. And I know that can be a bit of a tricky business at time because if everybody was consistent all the time, seriously people, we would have women walking around, or men as well, I guess, with the most amazing bodies, like millions of dollars in the bank, sexy as fuck relationships, because it's the consistency that's going to get you to create success. Now, obviously, consistency backed with ultimate certainty and all the other parts, but I believe the certainty energy and the consistency, right? That's pretty much the absolute foundation. Of course, that means you have to have discipline. Of course, that means you might need a little bit of inspiration. But I'm saying the consistency and the certainty, that's a good match, okay? Now, how are you going to get a little bit into more of that this week? That means you get to stay in your manifestation lane. That means, number one, no more distractions. Stop distracting yourself with bullshit that does not matter. I'm going to give it to you straight because, I love you guys, right? Stop distracting, like the scrolling. The endless scrolling is just time wasting. Doing things around the house when you actually should be doing a Facebook Live. Thinking you're not pretty enough, or have not your face on, or it's too hot outside, or you don't have enough time because kids are coming home, or you've actually got an appointment. Like you're just... coming up with beautiful little distraction patterns and behaviors that are not going to serve you. Now, I'm not saying don't watch anyone or anything, because obviously I'd love you to watch me, So pick maybe 2 or 3 people that are adding a beautiful influence into your life. 2 or 3 mentors that, they inspire you. They give you fire. They give you knowledge. They give you that source of inspiration, right? And that is allowing you to then go and act upon your own desires and dreams and, visions and all that cool stuff. So that's the first thing. Stop the elimination. Eliminate all distractions that are getting you off course, because guess what? It is about the implementation. It is about the daily showing up. It is about the daily selling, the daily adding value and sharing, content and sharing your message and speaking up and all that beautiful stuff, okay? So then number 2, you're going to stop. You're going to stop worrying about the things that you can't even control. Control freaks, I know I'm always improving. Letting go more control, letting go more control, letting it go, and letting it flow. Stepping into, hey, it's always this or something better. Anyway, just trust, as long as I come from a place of pure, soul integrity and alignment, and I do my beautiful work, and I do it in a way that feels really good, and I do it every day, everything's going to work out perfectly and divinely anyway. That was a bit of a rhyme. I'm a poet, I didn't even know it. I love it when I do it. It's because I'm a wordsmith and I love playing with words. So stop stressing about the things you can't control, okay? It's like there are maybe things around you happening in your life, that it's like, well, you just actually can't control. I mean, you can't, I don't know. There's a lot of faith, a lot of trust, a lot of faith required on this journey. And it's not up to you to micromanage the universe, and it's not up to you to try and control it neither. And it's not up to you to just try and force things, because everything will come to you in divine timing. It really does. And we just have to have absolute faith. And I know we get struck with impatience, and I was certainly there one of these days. I think it was on Friday morning. I had one of these moments where I was just so impatiently stressed and going, ugh. And then I thought, no, release this, because actually that's not serving me, and just know that actually creates space, because thank you, I love that. Thank you, because, releasing all of that, and I literally did a workout, and I listened to one of the women that I love listening to, and it just changed my energy state, and I came back into a place of patience. Listen, if I have full trust, that I always get what I desire, that it's always this or something better, and all I'm doing is showing up and doing my do, and I get to work on myself on becoming the most epic human, which is what I love doing anyway, living my most best epic life, which is what I'm doing anyway, and every day just gets to get better, because the better it gets, and I do that with the utmost certainty and trust, and then obviously the consistency of doing the do. Guess what? I get to have everything I desire. I do. It's going to come, because it's the energy that I'm, sending out. Max of it, not, I was going to speak German then. mixed up with the actual action taking. Oh my goodness, stumbling on my words here. And that will that's going to allow you to create lots of success. Okay, so number 2, release or control, release or control, release or control. Okay, come back into a space of patience, trusting, surrendering. If you don't know how to do that, come and hit me up, girlfriend. And then number 3, what was number 3? I don't remember right now. Hang on. It was distractions, controlling. Oh, there was one more thing. What did I just talked about into the German live stream? It's because I stumbled over my words. It got me distracted. And then someone walked out and it got me distracted. What was the third thing? I guess it's probably just take massive action. Right? And have fun with it. I think, surely. Let's just do that. I'm sure if it comes to me, I'll add it on as a number 4. But yes, okay. Release. Oh yes, it's there. It is there. Okay, the massive aligned action is important too. So remember, number 1, distractions. Eliminate them. Just use what you need so that you get the fuel and the fire and the inspiration to fully go out there and do your thing. Number 2, stop worrying about the big shit and stop worrying about controlling it, because you cannot control and micromanage the universe. Number 3, know your own worth. That's it. Know your own worth and value. The more you know how incredibly gifted you are, how incredibly unique you are, and how fucking worth it you are, guess what? You accept that. You own that. I look so shiny on this screen. It's so funny. But anyway, you accept that. You own that. And you step into that. Okay, you embody it. I'm telling you, that is the next level energy that's going to transmit right out there into the universe, and that's going to manifest all the right people, opportunities, resources, experiences to then live your best life. That's the synchronicities that the universe is going to send you, and that comes from not worrying about the big stuff, not sweating the small stuff, not letting yourself distracted and then be like, fuck, I'm not actually doing the shit that I need to be doing every day, because I have this thing called a soul's purpose that is wanting me to get out there and share my message and do my thing and create magic for my people, right? And then backed with letting go, having faith, backed with owning your own value, knowing how incredibly worthy you are, how wealthy you are already, and that you are whole, and just feel that, so that it's nothing on the external could ever actually give you what you can't give yourself. Oh my God. That's such an epic combo, and that's going to allow you. I'm so glad, thank you, that I just got that again. So thank you very much. Funny how I talk about don't let yourself distract, and then I got distracted on my own, but and then you've got this amazing combo, and that's going to allow you to stay on your own, in your own manifestation lane. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, becoming the magic. Remember, in order to manifest the magic, you've got to become the magic yourself. And I think if you do that this week, you're going to have an epic week. Do you agree or not? Seriously. So that's what I'd love you to do right now. Number 1, let me know if this makes sense. Number 2, I would love if you're going to commit to those 3 things. And of course, number 3, if you want to share your intention for this week, please do so. Pop it into the comments or come over to my Facebook group, The Rising Queen Collective. Alrighty? Get over there. Get yourself over there. Thank you so much. Get yourself over there, and let's continue that conversation over there. And of course, I'm going to say right now, Money Queen, if you are saying, listen, I would love to manifest more money magic, and you really want to know what it takes to, become that person who energetically calls in more money, because I talk about that everybody has their own, wealth consciousness code, and I'm going to activate it for you. So we're going to do some soul work, activation work. We're going to do some mindset work. So we rewire. We're going to activate you on a soul's level. So I'm bringing all my chakra and my spiritual gifts into it. And then, of course, we're going to shift you in terms of the identity so that you can embody this. Exactly what I've just said. Embody being a wealthy money queen. Because when you embody it and you bring all the parts in alignment, you activate your inner codes, right? You eliminate all the fears, right? You step into the identity, you embody it, and you bring it all together, mixed with a few little strategies that I'm teaching you. I'm telling you, you're going to radiate. You are going to become that money, magical freaking money queen who just calls in money, as I said, through the right people, opportunities, resources, experiences coming into your life. Now, if that has your name written all over it, it's opening doors today. Pre-work. So we've got a whole week of getting yourself settled, of getting yourself really clear on your intention. There is an extra training I'm doing for you around the Money Queen Symphony. This is my download, my creation, co-creation, of course, of the different instruments you need to play, need to learn in order to truly manifest like a money queen. So this is about creating that Money Queen Symphony. And there's so much other goodness. You know, as I said, this is about cellular shifting, so that if you could, like, I don't know, like, what if you could manifest an extra 5, 10, 15 grand before the end of the year? Wouldn't that actually make an impact in your life? Or even an addition of 15, 20, 25, depending on what level you're playing. Because at the end of the day, you know, if you're already here, we're going to elevate you to the next level. And so depending on where you are playing right now, I would love you to break that glass ceiling for you with you, so that you actually call in that extra money into your life before the end of the year. So you have literally this week to make a massive decision. In fact, I wouldn't even wait. I would just send myself, or get you to send me a message right now, hashtag Money Queen. I will send you a quick overview, a very short video. We can have a quick chat over Messenger to see if it feels aligned. And then of course, I would love to, take you on that journey, because it is literally mind-blowing, soul-shifting, and completely reality-altering, or a reality-altering experience. And I love it. It's one of my favorite programs, one of my key signature programs that I love teaching. So of course, I would love to, have you in that space. And that's it from my end for tonight. Make sure you do those 3 things. Make sure you share your feedback with me. If you have questions, or if you want to chat to me privately, just reach out. I don't bite, even though sometimes I have a very loud back on me. I promise you I don't bite, because I do come from a place of absolute love, because I just want you to shine and like I said, become the best possible human ever, live your most epic life ever, because that's what I'm talking about, right? Becoming that magnet who manifests that most expansive life available to you. Whoa, and I'm so passionate about it that I'm already starting to hit the table, so that's probably time to go. So enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are in the world. I would love to hear your feedback. And again, Money Queen, if you want a reality altering experience and you want to create a new money identity where money truly does flow to you super easily and effortlessly, then hit me up, hashtag Money Queen, or send me a private message and I'll send you all the deets. And apart from that, remember, in order to manifest the magic, you've got to become the magic yourself first. But the good news is that permission to be, do, and have it all on your own terms has already been granted.